The following Jackass Nation production is powered by Cinelinx. Cinelinx.com, your one stop for your news, reviews, editorials, and more. Keep it on Cinelinx.
Go home, go home, go home.
I don't have to take this. I'm going home.
The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next match is a go-home match. Introducing first, the Jersey Jackass, your champion, BC.
That's the bottom line. The Stone Cold Section. And yes, now, what the Rock is cooking.
Just when they think they got the answers, I change the question.
Brock Lesnar!
The Rock has the hardcore. But that's not what's important. What's important is we just watched the Royal Rumble, and holy crap, that was awesome. Look, hey, what's up? We don't normally do this, but this is a go-home recap. New Day, they were awesome. They were early on in the news. I'm a little drunk. We're going to keep doing this.
Little is subjective. I don't know.
You're subjective. I am your host, the one, the only, the Jersey Jackass, the ETCW Heavyweight Champion, the GWF, right?
Yeah,
Tag Team
Yeah, it's
champion.
not GFW.
Get him. It is not GFW because
That's not a thing anymore.
damn Jeff Jarrett. But EC3 showed the F up. It doesn't ever matter. It's the 2018 Royal Rumble, and we are talking what just happened, and we're hyped, and it's going down, and I'm here with a bunch of guests.
Pancakes.
We got some people with us.
Pineapple.
We got some stuff going down, and I'm going to introduce them. We're going to start off over here. It is to my left. It is the one, the only, Quad C. What up, Matt?
Bro, Royal Rumble. That was actually a really good pay-per-view. It was good, except for, not the tag team matches.
Oh, he hating on tag team matches. He didn't like
bad.
tag teams.
It's pretty bad.
Look, I get it. He ain't got somebody partner with him, so he don't like tag teams. So it's all good.
Hey, I run solo. I know how to run solo.
We looking right across the table from me. We looking at the one, the only, Double LP. Should have won his damn Battle of the Bands the other night. But it's okay. LP in the house. What up, dog?
Yeah, it's funny how you say you want a diverse show, and then all of the judges like hip hop. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, no,
should have won.
Don't make sense at all.
But
bunch of haters.
But tonight, I'm all about one thing: them pancakes.
Damn pancakes. He all about them. You know what else about pancakes? I'm about pancakes, and I'm fat. I like to eat them. And I'm going to go ahead and say that Rob likes pancakes too. Rob, you like pancakes? You want to go home?
I like pancakes, but I'm Rob, the hurricane of this broadcast.
Stand back. There's a hurricane coming through.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't see the hurricane showing up.
I didn't either.
I don't think anyone saw him. I don't even know who the hell he is.
You don't know who Shane Helms is?
All I know is I picked a number and some dude looking like a fake-ass Green Lantern.
Bro, I'm pretty sure what happened was that they were like, hey, Matt Hardy, we need somebody. He's like, oh, I got someone for you. I'm going to call Shane Helms for you. And then, boom, Cameron, North Carolina came through.
I wouldn't doubt that either, because Matt and Hurricane are still good friends, too.
Yeah.
So, it was dope seeing him. I ain't gonna lie to you. He used to have Rosie as his tag team partner.
Oh, God.
Rosie
so
was
bad.
the superhero in training, a.k.a. SHIT. So, that was dope to see. You know, we never saw her. Is Rosie dead?
I don't know.
That was Umaga, wasn't it?
No, Umaga's dead. Umaga's dead. But I don't,
so, Umaga was the other one with 3 Minute Warning. Jamal.
Yeah.
So Umaga died. Rosie's still alive. Rosie wasn't Samoan though.
Really?
I don't think he was.
I'm trying to pull this up right now.
He looked Samoan.
Did he? I'm not exactly sure. I don't know if Rosie was.
He looked like one of the Rock's cousins.
Guy, you gotta call everybody the Rock's cousin. I ain't mad at you.
Yokozuna.
There's actually two families in there.
Oh, Rosie is
one,
dead.
And
yep.
Like Tamina is from another side of the family.
Rosie died last year.
But however, Jimmy Snuka is still related to The Rock.
Is he?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess they're all fucking related then.
No, the Anoa family is like Jimmy's still part of the Anoa family, and the Rock's part of it. Rosie's dead too.
Yeah, Rosie died last year. Congestive heart failure.
When did Umaga die?
He's like,
Maga died like 5 years ago. Yeah.
Oh god, that's
heart failure.
They're both gone.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, steroids.
Umaga died 2009 actually, so it's been 9 years.
Well, that's not. I mean, that sucks. That's terrible. But what's important is we had an awesome show. We had a killer show. Let's start out with the pre-show. Nobody really watched it.
No one cared.
But we had some Lucha Dragons taking on an Enzo-less train.
Yes, the one that TJP is now, like, I guess, leading, which is weird.
I don't watch 205 Live.
Yeah.
LLP, do you?
I've seen it one time. I enjoyed it, and that was it.
Rob, do you watch 205 Live?
No, I do not. Not
Matt,
at all.
you do, though.
I do.
The Enzo train.
Yes.
What are they doing now that Enzo's not there?
So, there've only been one episode since Enzo hasn't been there. So basically, like, I guess TJP's trying to, like, partner with all of them, but they keep, like, screwing things up, and so keeps getting, like, whiny and bitching at all of them.
Which happened in this match tonight, because the Lucha Dragon, or the like, two new Lucha Dragons with Kalisto, I mean, have they been teaming together? I don't know
they've
these
been
guys.
teaming together.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happened to Sin Cara? Do you know?
I believe he went for the United States Championship and then died.
Oh, poor Hunico. All right, so that match doesn't matter. The Revival took on the Club. The Club was not in the Royal Rumble. The Club was definitely on the pre-show.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anybody care? I mean, we didn't watch it.
I was a little surprised.
on.
I was surprised that they didn't show up in the Rumble.
I was too. Would have been nice to see all of them in there.
Are you talking about the Club, those bikers from TNA?
No. The Club is now. It's like the Bullet Club.
Yeah.
The Bullet Club in WWE consists of, you have four of the members technically.
Yeah.
AJ Styles, Finn Balor, Luke Gallows,
Yeah.
and Ken Anderson.
Carl Anderson.
Ken Anderson is Mr. Anderson.
Yes.
So you have Luke and Carl Anderson as a team. They call themselves the Club. And now that Balor has finally joined with them, you have the actual Balor Club.
That's where it came from.
Which is WWE's version of the Bullet Club.
It's watered down.
Yeah, it's definitely watered down. They're the only ones that are allowed to do the Too Sweet.
Got it.
The Bullet Club and Ring of Honor and are they in New Japan?
Yeah, they're in New Japan.
They're not allowed to use the Too Sweet.
So what if Scott Hall comes back?
They did that on the Raw 25. Did you watch Raw 25?
Missed it.
All right, they brought out DX, and then they brought out Scott Hall, and then the Balor Club came out.
So they all did the two.
So it was really cool to see, because the Balor Club is like us. They're us who have grown up on the NWO and DX, and they've become wrestlers.
Got it.
So they do the Too Sweet, they do the black and white, basically. Problem is on Raw 25, we had the Revival versus the Club. And it was a match.
No one cared.
Yeah.
So
and then tonight on the pre-show, it was a match.
Except this time the Revival won.
Did they really? I didn't watch.
Yeah, I think they did.
Yeah,
the Revival defeated
Yeah.
Luke. Yeah, I see it right here in front of me, so I probably should have known that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm drunk, so who gives a crap? So that was a match. Who cares? It was on the pre-show. Another pre-show match was glorious. It was a glorious match. I mean, it was a match.
I didn't even watch.
It was a match that had someone who was glorious.
All right.
Bobby Roode versus Mojo Rawley.
I'm just glad he's in the league.
It was nice to see Bobby Roode versus me.
I just don't understand why he wasn't in the Rumble. I'm like,
that doesn't make no sense.
Well, because he faced me.
Yeah, but you didn't exhaust him that much.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah.
If you're in a match with me, I pretty
He
much
didn't
kill
take
you.
a spear, bro.
Whether you win or lose, I pretty much kill you.
Right?
I mean, right?
Yeah, okay.
But for all the people that are listening right now, he's looking around, hoping for approval, and not one of us is giving it to him.
Larry was my tag team partner. Larry, agree with me.
So we had some rough matches out there.
Yeah.
That we were cheated
All right, let's go to the main damn card.
Larry, how much work did BC put in the ring? How much work between the two of y'all? Was it 50-50?
I say about 60-40. Only because my legs are shorter. I have to work harder than everybody else.
Oh, okay. All
and
right.
I used to pick up Larry and throw him at other people.
You know what's great? If you
Larry's like a $120.
$1.50.
$1.50. Close enough.
Give me some credit.
If you hang out with BC enough and Larry comes by, then he will always tell the stories about how I used to pick up Larry and throw him around.
Hey,
and after the fight, would have some pudding pops.
That time when the military press, throw, crossbody combo. It always works.
Okay.
Always
works.
works.
How much do you bench press?
A lot.
How much you bench press?
I'm not going to lie to you. I actually do not know how much I can actually bench. I do rep 225.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. So let's move on.
I mean, that's a lot, so let's keep going.
Because I'm always by myself.
The audience has your information already, so let's go ahead and move
I
on.
am literally afraid to max out because I might kill myself. I'm just saying. I'm like, I'll just do a max. Anyone want to? I don't have friends. I don't like people. Okay, cool. All right, we'll just move on. So AJ Styles defeated Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Dude, the opening match. Talk about a curtain jerk.
Good.
That was surprising. Yeah, it's a curtain jerk.
It's actually a technical title.
Oh, is it?
I
didn't know
Look,
that.
the thing about curtain jerk is you want to go out and give a hell of a match so the audience is enthralled. You're the curtain jerk. You're jerking the audience off right out of the curtain.
All right.
How you doing? Welcome to wrestling.
No, but AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, that was actually a really good match. The end was really controversial, though. Where, like, they tagged or they didn't tag, and then AJ ended up pinning Kevin Owens, who wasn't the legal man, and then, yeah, so that feud is going to keep on going.
And Shane McMahon saw it and was like, so what?
Yeah. He's like, did you see that, Shane? And he was like, yep.
So, okay, not to jump ahead to the Royal Rumble, but
Let's jump ahead to the Royal
AJ's going to have to now face Shinsuke Nakamura. Does this become a fatal four-way?
No.
No.
I think because you
you
got
think Kevin Owens
Fastlane.
just moves off by himself?
No, because the thing is you've got Fastlane in between the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. So you have to do something, and I think that's what they're going to do. I think they're just going to like have it out at Fastlane. AJ's going to win, still go on to WrestleMania.
Or, this is devil's advocate. What if they screw over Nakamura, do a triple threat with Nakamura, Kid Owens, and Zayn, and whoever wins faces AJ Styles?
That'd be...
Man, that'd be a dick move.
That would be such a dick move. But that would be a heel Daniel Bryan move.
That
Right.
really would.
See, again, like you said about skipping ahead, but the thing is, we need to find out Tuesday what happens between KO and Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they seem to not be happy.
because Sami Zayn kind of edged him out of everything and went in.
Oh yeah, he's like, I got this.
So there's got to be some fallout there. We've got to see what's going to happen next going forward from there.
Yeah, because we do have another pay-per-view, but then we got some more shows too.
Yeah. There's plenty of time for all of that to get resolved.
It's very interesting. I don't know if I don't see the end. Like, I don't see this as being the end of Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. Like, I feel like it's going to... It still has to muster. And we still have to see something in there. So, maybe not a fatal four-way, but maybe we still see Kevin Owens, Shinsuke Nakamura, AJ Styles, with Sami Zayn on the outside.
Or maybe Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are in a match with, let's say, Shane McMahon and possibly Daniel Bryan or someone else.
It can be any possibility, especially with Daniel Bryan. He can be 50-50 or whether he's going to stay good or not. And Shane's just still kind of in the dark, like, yeah, I saw it, so what? And just like, well, what are you going to do about it?
Yeah.
He's like, bye-bye.
Yeah, and Shane's been, one of the storylines is that Shane has been wanting to fire those two for a long time.
He hates them.
So that's kind of been leading somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, so Elimination Chamber will be a Raw exclusive pay-per-view.
Yes.
Fastlane, which I last year was a Raw pay-per-view.
Yeah, they flip them.
This year will be SmackDown.
Yes.
That I didn't know. And that's, okay, all right, cool. We're going to do some stuff there.
DC's super drunk, guys.
Yeah.
You're drunk.
Never had it. No.
Oh, you're right, because last year Elimination Chamber was SmackDown.
I literally said all these things.
He did
Just
say
said it.
that. Did he just say it?
I did.
On the recording? Y'all are drunk.
I can't wait for BC to hear this later and just be like, what the hell were we talking about?
I just want BC to upload it like once we're done.
Absolutely.
Within an hour.
Definitely.
Then hear it later and
Yes.
be like, what?
When do you think I'll upload it? I'm going to do it right after we're done.
What? He said up to load it.
And what's going to be really bad is he's going to be really bad because he can go look at the post I put on Cinelinks. And he's going to be like, oh my God, I have to fix all this.
I will actually, yeah.
I just drove an hour and a half to get home.
No, I'll wake up in the
and
morning.
now I have to edit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's late, so people won't see it. But okay, let's get back into the matches.
All right, next up was the Usos.
Ooh.
So?
Thank you.
Taking 2-0
Ridiculous.
over Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin.
Dude, I hate this crap.
Unacceptable.
Like, that was not a good match.
No. Like, I'm tired of, WWE kind of flipping the script with a 2 out of 3 falls match stipulation. And, kind of just disregarding the other team or the other person from getting at least one win. Because that kind of heightens the drama. Instead, it's just kind of like, guys, we got to hurry this thing up. Just get 2 pins and just finish this.
And it's Shelton Benjamin. Come on. You telling me the Usos can wrestle better than him? And you got 2 championship collegiate wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
One who almost beat Shawn Michaels.
Right.
Twice.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's the Usos.
Yeah.
And they don't get 1 pin.
Not a single one.
Come on.
And there were several times where they could have, and I was like, just take the pin. Because instead, you had, I think it was either Jimmy or Jay, I can't remember, but one of them took a pay dirt. They kicked out of the pay dirt.
They took a kick and then a pay dirt.
Yeah. And I'm like, how the hell did you kick out of that? You know it's the best 2 out of 3 falls. Just take the pin.
Yeah, so
Pissed me off.
Even if they take... Oh, go ahead.
Well, what they should have done was have Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin.
Benjamin, bro.
Yeah, that's what I said,
Benjamin.
I'm drunk too. Anyway, have them win the first one. Because they've been hyping them up for so long now. It's like, oh shit, these guys won one. Have a decent match for the second one, give it to the Usos.
Yeah.
And you go all out for the third one. Mm-hmm. I mean, the first 2, bam, bam, just fucking knock them out.
Right.
But like you said, they had a chance where there was a pin and they pulled somebody off and it was like, or kicked out. And it was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, take the pin. Yeah, it's cool.
Take it. Do it. You're supposed to win.
Yeah.
So take the pin and go on and win. But, oh, fuck, man.
Yeah, it was not a good match.
Not to throw a wrench into the conversation here.
Here comes the wrench.
But MVP versus Chris Benoit.
What?
2007 for the United States Championship. MVP took it 2-1. Tara versus ODB at TNA Genesis 2010, 2-0. Beth Phoenix versus Candice Michelle in 2007 for the Women's Championship, 2-0. Stunning Steve Austin versus Dustin Rhodes, Starrcade 1993,
Yuck.
2-0.
Who won?
Stunning Steve Austin.
Really?
Interesting.
Yes. So it's not like it's never happened before.
Oh, I know.
And the problem is you get to watching this and you're like, well, it's going to be 2-1. I like when they say, yeah, y'all thought it was going to be 2-1. Now we took 2-0.
The last
one time, real talk, not to throw a wrench into the fact that, not to kill kayfabe anymore, I went into a tag team title match. Or not a title match, tag team match. Where it was us versus someone else. And as the match begun, the announcer goes, yo, it's 2 out of 3 falls.
Wow.
I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't know that was true. When the match was starting, I looked at Frankie. Frankie didn't know that was true. I looked across the ring. 2 guys we were wrestling didn't know that was true. So I looked across the ring and I said, hey, when you're supposed to kick out, don't kick out, rookie. We're going to take 2-0. Now, granted, that match ended up being a complete clusterfuck because not only was it 2 out of 3 falls, but it was 2 out of 3 falls elimination. So you had to pin your opponent twice to get the first fucking fall. That was a lot of bullshit.
Wait.
Damn Lucha rules. Yeah.
How does that exist?
I know. Lucha rules.
It's the longest match ever.
Oh my god,
That's
you have no idea
weird.
because we did the full match, hit that one point, and they're like, "Oh no, you got to elimination. You got to eliminate." But it went on for another 30 minutes. They paid me and Frankie each $160 that night.
Wow.
They were really mad. They were like, because we were really mad. We were so pissed.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So they're like,
give me some money for that shit.
Here's 160 for you, BC. Here's 160 for you, Frankie.
So now I got a question. When you find out that all those rules are ridiculous, and it comes to a point where you say, all right, this is where it's supposed to go home. Psych! Was the rest of that match pretty fun because you're just freestyling? Or it just got more horrible?
It got more horrible. It got really bad.
God.
I love my brother, Frankie. But when you change things on him, he gets mad. And angry Frankie is not someone that you want to deal with. Mm-hmm. So having to put that... And we were in the ring with some rookies. So having to fix that last minute was not good.
Where was this?
At the Gaston Bazaar.
What city?
East Dallas.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. Not good.
Well, to get back to the Royal Rumble pay-per-view.
So like I'm saying, anyway, it is not uncommon for 2-0.
No, but the last 2 times WWE has done a best 2 out of 3 falls match, it's been 2-0.
What was the one before it?
TJP, it was Cruiserweight. TJP versus Rich Swann, it was 2-0. It was lame. And
we're not talking about 2-0 just because. We're talking 2-0. It's freaking Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah.
See, here's my thing, though. I don't know if y'all feel the same way, but I am waiting for one of them to turn on the other. Like, there's no way this is an actual team.
Yeah, they have zero chemistry.
What? No, they have great chemistry. I love them together.
I think they do.
Not the personality-wise, I don't get it.
I'd love them together, and I can't wait to see them in the ring against you. That's the thing, though. If you have, like, me and Frankie and I have gone against each other. We've been with each other. The reason we're so good is because we have good chemistry.
Okay, but, like,
when
they introduce them,
me and Kenny are great friends. We cannot team together. We cannot face each other because the matches are always effing terrible because we have no chemistry.
But, like, when they introduced them, they suddenly were heel. And we were like, oh, Shelton Benjamin's back. Cool. We still like Chad Gable. They're together. We like them. And then suddenly they were like, oh, hey, we're heel. And we're like,
I'm different. I feel like Chad Gable is doing the heel stuff. And Shelton Benjamin's not. Because there's a lot of stuff that Chad Gable will do. And they make sure to make note that Shelton Benjamin never sees what Chad does. They do that on a regular basis. Chad Gable will do some heel-ass shit, and Shelton Benjamin will capitalize on it, but never really see what it was that happened.
Shelton Benjamin.
You'll find out soon enough.
Yeah, we will.
I'm waiting for the blow. There's got to be a blow-up. There's got to be.
You know there's going to be. Happened with him and Charlie Haas and Kurt Angle. That whole thing.
Plus, look at it, too. There's so many freaking tag teams. Like, one less one will be fine.
And theirs is not that good.
It's really not.
So, I feel like everyone's waiting for that to happen.
Yeah.
So
I wanted Rusev Day to be in that damn match.
All right, we're not going to jump into the Rumble yet. We'll jump into Cesaro and Sheamus versus Rollins and Jason Jordan.
Okay, the worst problem about this match was that it came after the Men's Royal Rumble match.
Or that it happened at all.
Yeah, it was kind of lame.
That was some. Hey,
boring.
You got to pee? Go pee now.
It was really boring. And for a title change, it was really boring.
It's a bad title change, in my opinion.
I mean, it just,
With that Jordan kid, it's like, why was he in there, man? Just do a handicap match.
It is to sell. I think it's going to be Jason Jordan and Shelton Benjamin at Mania.
Shelton Benjamin?
I think it's going to be Jason Jordan and Seth Rollins at Mania.
Good take two. Use the first one.
Yeah,
or use the second one.
We'll edit that.
Edit that.
Seth Rollins was like, all right, man, I'm confident in you. And he Seth Rollins checking to see if somebody's okay. That was different for me.
Yeah.
And then because of he lost.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to forget that.
Yeah, no.
He's like, I'm tired. Tag in.
Oh. Well, they've been doing that for a while now where Seth Rollins is trying to make Jason Jordan better in the business, but it's putting him at jeopardy in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's honestly where I'm kind of like, Jason Jordan needs to either move on, go back to being a single wrestler, or just end this whole daddy thing with freaking Kurt Angle.
Yeah, I honestly don't care. I just want to see this implode. And I'm excited to see Jason Jordan versus Seth Rollins. I think that'll be a good match. I'm worried on where Roman Reigns fits into this. Because the Shield, what are we going to do? Maybe we're not done with Miz and Roman Reigns yet.
Which is fine, because
so
I
maybe
like
Mania is Miz and Reigns. But who knows? All right, moving on to the next match. Brock Lesnar. Retains his WWE Universal Championship.
Such bullshit.
Defeating Braun Strowman and Kane. Eventually, he's going to go face the same guy I had to face recently. But that's not important. What's important
he's a Universal Champion.
is Brock Lesnar. Still the Universal Champion. But he only pinned Kane.
I saw it coming a mile away.
Everyone on Earth did.
I
mean, there's some other people in the rest of the universe that were like, well, maybe he loses it and we get to face Kane.
Mm-mm.
But
Kane comes in there with a chair, ruins everything.
Yeah.
I honestly thought Braun was going to pin Kane.
I thought it was a possibility. Either way, I knew Kane was getting pinned.
Yeah, Kane was one getting pinned.
Dude, I went into this totally believing that Brock was going to retain. Like,
yeah,
honestly,
no.
It went the way I figured it was going to. It was 3 slow giant men running around, destroying everything, and then ultimately it was Brock who pinned Kane, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And that way you can say that Braun has not lost, or Braun didn't lose.
And he
to
stood,
Brock.
and they did the whole thing where Braun was up again. So basically, we're gonna. What did we say? Did we say Elimination Chamber is Raw?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna assume the Elimination Chamber determines a number one contender for the Raw Championship.
I don't know. It could be that it's the Elimination Chamber is a 6-man, match for the title.
Brock is not going to be in it. Look, and not to channel my inner Jason, but Brock is not going to be in the Elimination Chamber.
I doubt it.
It'd be interesting if he was, but
it would be,
because I mean that's what they did last year with SmackDown. But yeah, Brock isn't the one that was holding it at that time.
I highly doubt that Brock is going to be in an elimination. And if Brock is in the Elimination Chamber, he's going to be the last one released, and at least 3 people are eliminated before he gets in there.
Yeah, they can do it old school where it's Triple H and Goldberg in an Elimination Chamber, and one of them was champion at the time.
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm thinking.
It can go 50-50.
See, I'm figuring the Elimination Chamber is going to determine the number one contender for Brock. So you have that match. You got 6 people in there. You got
Cena. You got Reigns. You got Braun.
Miz.
Sure. Yeah, you could put Miz in there.
Finn.
Finn, definitely. And then, for giggles, let's say, like, Jason Jordan. I don't know.
No, because Jason Jordan's going to be dealing with Seth Rollins.
You're right.
So you got to have some of the setup. You got to have some of the setup matches. It's all about
Maybe
setting
Kane.
up.
Put Kane in there.
You could throw Kane in
Throw
there.
Kane in there.
So that because then you have Roman and Miz dealing with each other, eventually ending to Roman and Miz at Mania.
Yeah.
Elias could be
your
your
6.
So then you deal with Elias and Cena.
No, Elias doesn't even have to be in there. Because Elias could still screw Cena from the outside. Maybe, like, hit him before he even gets into the Elimination Chamber. It's happened before. Edge did it, like, 20 times.
Did he really?
Yes. Oh, my God. Every time there was, like, a steel cage Elimination Chamber
and
some guy was running in, Edge would be like, "Not screw you!" Boom! Hit you with the door.
Do you remember the time that Undertaker was going to the Elimination Chamber and his fireworks went off wrong and lit him on fire?
No.
Oh my God! It was like the worst Undertaker entrance. Like he comes out and he's pissed. Like he storms to the ring, throws his jacket, and it's all because the pyro went off and lit his jacket on fire.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was bad.
That's freaking hilarious.
I don't remember which one it was, but it was bad.
Wow.
I would love to see Elias in there.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Rob, anything at all?
No, nothing at all.
Okay, double LP.
I like Macho Man Randy Savage.
So Elias,
yes, same guy.
Oh yeah,
we're gonna sing you a song. Yeah.
All right, let's look at the men's Royal Rumble. This was an incredible match. We started out with Rusev and Finn Balor.
Well, I mean, why wouldn't you? Because today is, of course, Rusev Day.
As every day.
Just keep going. Just keep going.
Rob,
I hate this fucking Rusev Day shit.
What's wrong? Do you
Why
don't
do
like
you hate
Rusev Day?
Rusev
No.
Day?
Dude, it's a holiday.
Do you dislike Rusevness?
Yes, I dislike Rusevness.
Bro,
It is
it's
2018.
It's almost 12:01, and it's still going to be a Rusev Day tomorrow.
It is 2018.
It's Rusev Day Eve, okay?
Not only that, it is 2018, and you need to be respectful of other people's holidays.
On the East Coast, it's already tomorrow. I guess what tomorrow is.
It's Rusev Day.
Right.
Dude, they are lucky. They get to celebrate Rusev Day already.
Again.
Dude, in Europe, they've been celebrating Rusev Day.
You know what's funny? In LA, it is still Rusev Day,
Oh my God.
and in a couple hours, it'll be Rusev Day.
I cannot wait.
I hate you guys so much.
You know what I want to do this weekend?
What?
I want to eat a lot of cake,
Yeah?
drink a lot of soda,
Sure.
get a stomach ache,
Okay.
and celebrate Rusev Day.
I mean, what else do you do? What else do you do?
Well, Rusev Day was pretty good. However, he was eliminated 12.
Yeah.
So,
You know-
sorry, bro.
The best part was when what's his face? Is that Heath Slater?
Yeah.
Oh
Heath
my
Slater.
God.
Heath Slater was great.
Jinder knocked him cold. And then every other...
No, it was Baron Corbin.
Yeah,
Baron Corbin got pissed. And I totally called it. I was like, oh man, Baron Corbin's going to knock out Heath Slater.
Man.
Sure enough, pop, got him down. And then everybody after that just comes in.
Elias comes out, a.k.a. Randy Savage, gives him a stomp to the face.
Yep.
Then Wyatt comes out, gives him a little... throws him into the barricade.
Yep.
And somebody else came and stomped on him.
Mm-hmm.
Andre
Andrade Cien
Andrade,
almost.
Oh yeah,
How?
he did kick him.
That was crazy.
That
Andrade
was,
was in
dude.
this.
He came in there. He came in at number 7. He was the 18th eliminated, and it was eliminated by Randy Orton. He had one elimination. So, dude, but he was in there for a minute.
He was in there for a long
he was in there
time.
for a while. I was surprised that he stayed in there so goddamn long.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I was more surprised by the fact that he handed the belt to Zelina, and the belt was bigger than she was, and she carried it like a champ.
Man.
That Big E served up some crotch pancakes.
Yes.
Yes, I was going to say that, Big E. Crotch pancakes.
Yo,
to Heath Slater.
Talking about pancakes, Kofi, bro.
Yes.
Kofi.
We all knew, we had an idea that Kofi was going to do something crazy, and it would involve pancakes.
It's not going to like, didn't we say someone joking about it on
No,
on Go
I
Home?
really think it was me.
It was you.
That was like, yeah, he's going to land on someone or pancakes or something
Yeah.
like
And
that.
someone was like, they're going to lay pancakes on the floor.
Yeah.
And that was cool. Don't get me wrong. That was cool.
Oh, the catapult.
But the
That
catapult.
catapult was the best part.
Double LP pulling it out. The catapult. Throwing him over Jinder Mahal.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got eliminated, like, immediately.
Yeah. Which is still pretty great. I mean, that entire moment was awesome.
Another big one.
However, he spent more time in the ring than Sheamus did.
That's true.
That's accurate.
That's very true.
And Sheamus got eliminated by Heath Slater.
Yep, and it was 6 seconds in the ring.
So it doesn't beat
he
it.
is not. He's not.
Santino.
He's not Santino's record yet. So another big one was it Rob's pick number 21?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The Hurricane.
Stand back.
There's a hurricane coming through.
Rob, tell us about the history of Hurricane.
I have no idea. I don't know who the Hurricane is. You just said, Rob, pick a number. That's going to be your guy coming in. I pick a number and 21 comes up, Hurricane. And I'm sitting there going, who the fuck is that?
We're going crazy. You're like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are losing your minds. I'm
Oh
like,
my god. Freaking
who
amazing.
that?
He's a Hamburglar.
You don't remember 3 Count?
Oh, come on. Horrible.
They were a boy band in WCW on Nitro.
Horrible.
They were the greatest boy band of all time.
You never saw that?
I never saw
I
that.
did.
Nope.
It was Shane Helms. It was another dude. I think he was in the Shane something else as well.
Evan, 3 Count was Shane Helms, Shannon Moore, and Evan Courageous.
I actually remember Shannon Moore.
Shannon Moore came to
Evan,
WWE.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Courageous is spelled Karagias.
What? Oh my god.
Like, that's the worst thing I've ever. Apparently, Tank Abbott was part of the group as well.
What?
Wow.
That's like some.
Please tell me you know who Tank
I have
Abbott
no idea.
I do.
You don't know who Tank Abbott
I
is?
don't know.
Do you?
MMA guy.
Do you know what Tank Abbott was like the MMA guy. He was the UFC guy before UFC had rules.
MMA.
Before it was like, everyone watched it. It was like when it's MMA. The only rule is there are no rules.
Yep. And then they have to change it. The next 2 rules were no groin punching and no biting. And then the next UFC, it was like UFC 3.
Yeah.
It was no groin punching, no
No
biting,
fish hooking.
no fish hooking with eye gouging,
Yeah.
and no hair pulling.
Oh my god.
And they kept that for about 3 more.
Yeah.
And then they went away for a while because it's too violent. And then they brought it back.
And then Dana White got in charge and made it a real thing.
So UFC, which was UFC 1 through 10, was violent. It was
Wow.
every match was bloody, and there were no weight classes.
Really?
Yeah, you
had,
just
like-
fought whoever you wanted.
So it was like this big old 300-pound guy versus this 110-pound karate guy.
Oh my god, I remember Shannon Moore now too.
Yeah, he
the
was
Prince of Punk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my
It's been a
god.
long time.
I just
he
clicked away from
tagged
it.
with somebody.
But yeah, the
Yep,
Prince
I remember
of
Shannon Moore.
Punk.
Didn't him and Hurricane tag for a little bit in the E?
They did.
Yeah.
He went to TNA for a little while. Came back to WWE as the Reject. I remember the Reject too.
So let's get back to the Rumble. So what
Hurricane.
What we did
and Rob's pick.
What we did before was we all picked numbers, and that's who we thought was going to win the whole thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Larry, you had
Big
number
E.
9, so you had Big E.
Big E.
BC had number 13. He had Apollo Crews. If he picked one more after, he would have had the winner of the Royal Rumble and Shinsuke Nakamura.
Absolutely.
And then I had 27, and that one shocked the hell out of me. Because 619 Rey Mysterio came back.
That was a big... That was a big pull. None of us thought Rey Mysterio.
And he looked good.
He did. Well, he's been on Lucha.
Lucha Underground.
Right?
Yeah,
didn't look like Rey Mysterio to me. I mean,
Which is
the body type was just different.
Yeah. Well, because you remember like roid up,
like bloated.
Yeah,
like
bloated
Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I remember roid up. Rey
Right.
Mysterio. Jesus, he was God.
Now
Lord.
he is fit. He is looking good, and like honestly, age or time isn't touching that man.
Yeah. At least in the body, we can't see his face.
No, yeah, true. But you had Rey Mysterio. But I think one of the bigger things too was the fact that number 30 was a guy that I thought was going to win the whole thing, and that was Dolph Ziggler.
Oh man!
And we were all like, "Oh my God, Dolph's coming in! That's it! That's our winner right there!"
Eliminated.
Nope, eliminated. And like that was
minute
just
35 seconds by Finn Balor, who was the second person in the ring.
Yeah. Honestly, I thought that was a sham. Like that shouldn't have happened.
You know what? It is. I don't understand what the thought process is.
I don't either.
Because you have kept him off TV. You kept pulling this whole, he's gone. And a lot of us thought, yeah, he's gone. He's going to Japan. It's over. It's done. Maybe he'll show up at the Rumble and prove us wrong.
Yeah.
He shows up at the Rumble. He shines for 30 seconds. And then it's like, oh, never mind. Screw this guy. He's out.
Yeah. It was messed up.
If I'm Dolph Ziggler, if I am him, and you have shit on me for, what is it?
2 months?
No.
No, longer than that.
5 years now? You have treated me like I'm your workhorse. I'm going to go in here and make other people look good, and you're never going to give me anything about it, even though everybody wants me to be your top guy. And you shit on me like that? If you tell me this is what you're doing at the Rumble, I'm going, fuck you. And I don't cuss on my damn
He
shows.
really doesn't know.
But I'm telling you, F off.
Yeah.
I'm not going out there for a minute and 35 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm Dolph fucking Ziggler.
I want to see him in Japan now. Like, screw it. Screw it all. Just go to Japan, have success, and make them want you so much that they will pay. They will pretty much empty out the coffers for you.
But is he going? Like, what does this mean? Him showing up in the Rumble. What does that mean? Does that mean he re-signed?
I mean, does that mean Rey Mysterio signed?
No,
but that's. I mean,
but Dolph Ziggler's different. All right, Dolph Ziggler's someone who's been on contract. Did he? And I don't know when his contract was up. I don't know how that actually worked. I figured his contract was coming to an end, and that's why they did what they did.
This list they have here has him still part of SmackDown. I mean, I don't know if that's what's going on behind the scenes, but as far as this thing here says, he's with SmackDown.
My thing with Dolph Ziggler is I'm kind of biased because I was a collegiate wrestler 1 year in college at Oklahoma, and when I see collegiate wrestlers come in,
not to cut you off.
What's
However, OU socks hook 'em horns. Please continue.
we don't need to get into that.
And, we're not, I mean, come on. When's the last time y'all won the Red River rivalry?
Last year?
No, it's
not
2
this.
years.
Not this year. Last
2 years ago.
2 years ago, we won.
It's been 3 years.
All right, whatever.
Anyway, I said I'm biased to Dolph Ziggler because easily he's one of the most gifted, talented athletes on the roster. And they make us think that they're going to do something with him because, he almost beat AJ Styles. Again, he was that close to winning the Intercontinental title, the U.S. title. He was that close. And then they give it to him. About 2 months later, they yank it back. And they make him, they Dean Malenko this guy. Well, he's almost there, but not really. So we're like, maybe he's going to win the belt. Maybe one pay-per-view or 2 pay-per-views down, maybe he's going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
No. They lie to us every time.
Yep.
Over and over and over. Then they bring some new guy in off the street. Off the street meaning he's been down in Florida for a month or two.
Mm-hmm.
And he passes Dolph. He's been there for like 5 years. And they just don't give him a chance. We've seen this happen before we shouldn't be surprised. But when you get attached to somebody and you know they're actually talented, and they're just like, we don't care.
That's one of the reasons why Punk left.
Yeah.
Because he was like, I'm like your everything, and Rock comes in and suddenly has like a championship match at WrestleMania. Like, what the hell? So, and that's why he left. So it wouldn't surprise me if Dolph just up and walked out right after this.
It's the reason CM Punk left. It's the reason Ryback left.
It's the reason why Neville left.
He left pretty quick, though.
Yeah.
Neville left mid-contract, though.
Yeah, he did.
Like, Neville's like, fuck y'all, I'm leaving.
Which I can't. I really want to see where Neville goes, but regardless. Anyway, so it was actually a really surprising men's rumble. We had Adam Cole come in. We had Andrade Cien Almas, Rey Mysterio, the Hurricane.
I was honestly surprised seeing Adam Cole walk in there after his fight last night
he was
with
messed
Aleister
up.
Black. I was like, how is he there? He's all taped up. I'm like, yeah, I know he's supposed to just go over. But
that's why I'm okay with it, because he was taped the F up.
But then your eventual winner was Shinsuke Nakamura.
Ill.
And I think we all kind of saw this coming just because of the fact that they need to finally give Shinsuke a good program.
Again,
and I think
didn't see it.
I think the only person that really could give him a good program is AJ, because we've seen it in New Japan. And they know, like, those two know each other, so they can, like, make an amazing show at WrestleMania. But I think the surprising thing was, to all of us, was that Renee Young walked up to him and was like, hey, so you have your choice of whatever champion you want, which was not established, because there are brand lines. And he's like, oh, I want AJ. Okay, cool, so you're staying where you are. Why did you ask?
Could he have a match with...
He could have. Apparently, he could have just called out Brock, apparently. I don't know.
Okay.
Which would have been really weird.
Extremely odd, because I remember you saying a lot of times where these are two brands that keep everything separate. It's only like 2 times a year that they mix everything.
Survivor Series, 3. Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, and WrestleMania. That's it. Oh, SummerSlam. So 4 times.
Yeah.
4 times.
To be honest with Nakamura, I'm pretty sure that he's on point most of the time. Wasn't impressed tonight, to be honest. But
I haven't been impressed with Nakamura since he got to the WWE.
NXT, he was amazing.
NXT, yeah, I agree with Matt. NXT, he really was a star. And he's one of those guys that I was like, he might be someone that doesn't need to go to the main roster. He needs to stay on NXT. Because if he goes to the main roster, he's going to get lost in the shuffle. And I'm not completely sold on him on the main roster. Don't get me wrong. I loved Nakamura. Nakamura was a great tag team.
Randy Orton and Nakamura. Yeah.
That would have been so much fun. Maybe just because of the name Nakamura. But I do think him and AJ is going to be something special.
well, if they let him just roll around and do what they do, and not give him too much, don't
give
hit
him
here.
time.
Just let him do the Japan. You know, the Japan thing. They don't really pull punches or kicks.
No.
It is what it is.
And
AJ will
AJ
take
and
it.
Nakamura.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's what I don't want. I don't want Kevin Owens involved.
Yeah. No.
But I don't understand where you go with that storyline wise.
Now they could, let's say, he's pissed off, whatever, triple threat match. What it could end up being is one of them old school things where it's, Chris Jericho versus Stone Cold, and Kurt Angle's just kind of there.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's between us. Hey, Kevin Owens, no, get out the ring. This ain't about, they just put you in this match just because.
See, but look, in opposite, and this has nothing to do with it, but Sami Zayn, AJ Styles, and Nakamura, I'm interested in. I'm very interested.
I see what you did.
But storyline wise, that makes no sense.
It wouldn't.
At all.
Because you're just keeping Kevin Owens out of the
So
mix
maybe what did we say? We said Fastlane, right?
Yeah.
You have to give us an ending to Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, AJ Styles.
And a beginning of something else for Kevin Owens
Exactly.
and Sami Zayn.
Mm-hmm.
And not something. And honestly, I don't want to see Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn.
Yeah, and
really?
I'm not ready.
I think that's kind of where they're going.
Well,
but I've
they've
seen
done
it
that.
so
They've
much.
done it so much. Yeah.
So much. And the way this ended, it's not like, oh, one of them blames the other. It's, oh, no, this is not our fault. This is the referee's fault. So this is still not, like had AJ won clean,
That'd be
okay,
done.
cool,
It'd be done.
that's
We'd
it.
be over.
It's over. I beat both y'all. It was clean. Get the F out.
I
Go
do
in.
think, but that's the thing. I do think it's like it's an ending for AJ, but you still got the threat of Shane McMahon, and that's where the story goes now.
Yeah. Well,
I think the
also...
Shane McMahon thing is over and done with, and Shane goes to Daniel Bryan now. Because Shane's like, whatever, y'all are done. I don't care. And walked away.
Remember, tonight, Ty Dillinger was supposed to go to number 10. And Zayn and Owens jumped him behind the scenes. So you just started something with Ty Dillinger against these two guys.
But that's why I see maybe Sammy and Ty. But I don't see Kevin really that involved in that.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, maybe they put up they basically do the exact same storyline without a belt with Ty versus Sammy and Kevin.
I think you need a partner. I don't think Ty can hold up like AJ can.
I don't know,
but
it's gonna be a weird direction wherever they go.
We will be back for Go Home right here on Cinelinks.com for Fastlane as well as Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, of course.
Who will be on the panel? I don't even know. I never know who's on the damn panel. I don't even know I was going to do this. So, screw it. Whatever. Let's move on. Well, actually, before we move on, Cena. We got to talk about Cena.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do. Because John Cena got laid the F out on Raw 25 by Elias. And then John Cena eliminates Elias.
I mean, that's your WrestleMania
So
match.
that's obviously, right?
Yeah. Because, I mean, part of the Royal Rumble is to plant the seeds for WrestleMania. So, there were plenty of those planted during this entire Rumble.
That's very true. Along with that one, I assume we can all agree Cena and Elias is coming.
Yeah,
at Mania.
yeah. Although, by the way, I love when Elias walked in and he's like, "Hello, the clock is stopping until I give you a good performance." And so he's in there starting to sing, and it's like 10, 9, and everybody starts like counting. And he's like, "What? What the hell?"
Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy.
Yes.
Working together.
I'm so through with those two.
And then eliminating each other.
No, they're going to be around.
Why are you through with it?
I'm just... You guys kept talking about this whole broken Matt, woken Matt, whatever. And
he's amazing.
He comes in and it's like... no,
bro,
stop it.
Character building.
Just go back to fucking Matt Hardy.
No, gross.
Just do what you did.
Oh
before.
my God! If he goes back to Matt Hardy, I literally will walk my ass down from my effing seat into the fucking gate, and I will jump that rail and beat the holy shit out of Matt Hardy. That is a shoot. I will beat his ass. If he ever goes back to version effing 1, F that piece of crap.
Matt Harley?
You heard it here, folks. BC is going to go to jail because he was in the ring to beat up Matt Hardy.
Bro, what's going to happen is it's like Brother Nero is going to come back at some point. And I think Brother Nero is going to have something to do to escalate this even further. But either way, this isn't over. We're going to see a Mania match between woken Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt. It's bound to happen.
Okay.
Don't be upset.
All right.
Again, planting the seeds. That was an obvious seed that was planted.
Hold on. Bro, stop being disrespectful with the Alexa Bliss action figure.
He's just having fun.
Bro.
He's dancing.
Respect Alexa and tell me what you think about Brother Nero possibly coming back.
Who's Brother Nero?
Jeff Hardy.
Jesus
Jeff
Christ.
Hardy.
Jesus. Oh, that guy.
Would you
the elite
Matt,
guy.
Matt, would you please explain?
Okay, so back in TNA days, whenever the Hardys were over there,
did you not watch any of the Broken Matt Hardy?
Are you talking about Delete, or are you talking about when they were crying over the baby doll? That whole terrible thing.
Delete the Delete stuff.
Yeah.
Broken Matt Hardy in TNA.
I went back too far.
Okay, yeah. So Broken Matt Hardy at TNA. Before he was broken, they had like this big rivalry. He ends up going freaking crazy and becomes Broken Matt Hardy, and it's one of the best things ever because he talks to a giraffe and calls it George Washington.
So he pulled an R-Truth?
Kind of, but it's like he's speaking to the soul of the giraffe, and it was basically George Washington reincarnated.
Oh my god.
But anyway, so like he ended up having another rivalry with Jeff, but it turned into like the deletion, like the deleted like war or something like that, and he ended up being obsolete and became obsolete Jeff Hardy, which was Brother Nero. So yeah, he's kind of like also dark and crazy, just like Matt Hardy is, and so that's what we think. Like it's that whenever Jeff comes back, he's gonna be Brother Nero, and so it's gonna be Jeff Hardy going or obsolete, and then you have Matt Hardy going delete, obsolete, obsolete.
So they basically turned each other crazy.
Yes.
Jeez.
And they had some of the best stuff ever with the war, because they like. What they would do was they wouldn't do any of it in the ring. They would go to like their compound in Cameron, North Carolina, and like have like this crazy ass war where they would use like fireworks. They would like have like these ditches where they throw people inside them that had like volcanoes and stuff. It was weird. And then at one point they had a pond that was a pond of rejuvenation, which would turn Jeff Hardy into a very different Jeff Hardy. It was the weirdest thing ever.
There was the one time that Jeff Hardy went into the lake and came out as Willow.
Yes, Willow. That's right. He came out as
There
Willow.
was another time where Abyss went into the same lake
and he came out
as Joseph Park.
Yeah. It was hilarious.
Abyss is still alive?
Yes, he is actually.
He was at MBX actually.
It was absolutely fantastic stuff. So they're not going to bring that all to WWE because they're not going to do that.
Are they allowed to do that?
They are. That's why there was a lawsuit.
A lawsuit against TNA sued them for the Broken Matt Hardy character. TNA lost. Obviously.
Wow.
Because WWE.
It has better lawyers, probably.
Because they're the WWE.
Yeah.
And you're TNA. And none of your effing people stay with you.
It's true. That's why EC3 is now at WWE. But, yeah, so, like, that's why whenever Matt and Jeff came back, they weren't broken. They weren't still that personality. Mm-hmm. Instead, they were back to version 1. But now, because TNA lost the lawsuit, or they decided not to, go after him.
He came back woke just now.
He just now has come back woke.
He's like,
yeah. He's delete. Yeah.
So, very entertaining. I'm really looking forward to what happens between Bray.
Dude, I am too. I just think that they had their match too early at Raw 25. Like, that shouldn't have happened.
What match at Raw 25?
Yeah, you didn't see it.
Yeah, I watched it on Hulu, and they cut that out because apparently it's not important.
Yeah. This is so dumb. I didn't get it.
You know what's funny? I did not know that Stardust was a thing until like 3 months in.
Really?
Yeah, because they didn't put him on Hulu.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Anyway, there was a women's Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
But before we move on, we can just say that the most people eliminated were by Finn Balor and Roman Reigns at 4 people each.
Yeah, and Finn was in there for 58 minutes and 31, so he did not beat Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, you're right. It was Rey Mysterio.
Next up was who? Shinsuke, 44 minutes, right? Am I wrong?
Shinsuke for 44 minutes, 4 seconds. So 44 minutes, yeah.
There's a few people that are not listed in their time.
Just quick. It was hilarious that, like, 2 things with John Cena were hilarious. One, where he had to yell at Finn and Shinsuke to attack them at that point. Like,
he did it like 2-3 times.
He did. Like, I was like, damn, John's getting pissed at these guys because they're taking too damn long. And then the other thing was, when he eliminated Finn, You could tell, like, that dude felt bad. I don't get it, but he felt really bad when he eliminated Finn.
Because Finn maybe should have won. I mean, look, I'm not against Shinsuke winning.
Yes.
But damn, I would have liked to see.
Yeah,
Finn
I would have rather seen Finn Balor going
Styles.
as a demon against AJ.
No, Brock. It would be Brock.
Oh, you're Brock.
No, because he could have picked. And by the way, I didn't know they were introducing that whole "you can choose" thing.
By the way, I brought this up like a while ago, and you didn't say much. But
and I was like, they're not going to choose this.
Yeah.
No. If you win, you go after your brand.
Yeah, that's what I thought. There are
I
clear party lines.
I don't like that you get to choose.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
But
I thought they opened that up so that way the winner of the women's Royal Rumble would actually choose the opposing brand.
And she didn't say nothing.
But nothing was said. But anyway, let's get to the women's Royal
Speaking
Rumble.
of the women's, it was the main event.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I didn't see it coming.
I was happy about it.
I did not think they would do that.
We had talked about it before, too, where we were like, is it going to happen? Could it happen? Could it happen? And sure enough, it did.
It did. And Sasha and Becky starting it.
That was interesting. Didn't see that coming at all.
Sasha was in there for a good while.
Yeah, I really didn't want Becky in there that early.
I thought she was going to win.
Sasha was in there for 54 minutes and 34 seconds.
For as long as she was in
Becky,
there?
31 minutes and 13 seconds. And those are the only two women that Wikipedia have an actual time for.
Like, I was shocked because I really thought that, like, when Sasha got toward the end where there was, like, the final four, I'm like, well, there you go. Sasha's going to win this whole thing. And nope, she got eliminated quick.
She did have 4 eliminations, though.
She did.
Shout out to her. We had a lot of, we had about 12 that we didn't know were coming.
Yeah.
So we had Lita.
Ew.
That was dope.
That was rough.
It was rough, but it was cool to see her.
She needed when she did what was it the moonsault off the throw rope.
I thought she was dead.
I thought she slipped and she was going to fall her neck and break it again.
Yeah, I thought she was dead. Like the way her head almost hit the mat, I was like, oh god,
terrible.
Yeah. We also had Molly Holly.
Molly Holly, one that I did not expect.
She did a front flip off the top rope.
Molly Holly was hardcore.
She really did.
She used to run with the Hardcore Holly and Crash Holly, and she was a wrestler. Back in the day, she was a wrestler.
She's actually now a trainer at Ken Anderson, Mr. Anderson.
That was in the TNA days.
Kennedy, yeah, same guy.
Yeah.
Anderson.
That sounds so wrong.
School.
Yeah.
School.
We also had Kairi Sane of NXT, which I love the fact that they gave her old entrance theme because that was I love that.
Did they change her music?
They
or
did.
Because you said something about it. I don't remember her changing.
On NXT, they changed her entrance music.
Really?
Yes.
What did she come out to?
So at the Mae Young Classic, you had that Voyage one where it was like dun 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 dun, right? And then on NXT, it became something completely different. I couldn't tell you what it is, but yeah, when she came out to that, the Mae Young Classic music, I was like, yes, finally, I like that music more. Tori Wilson.
You know what?
She's looking good.
She is looking great. Not so much in the ring, but personally, she looks phenomenal.
Yeah. She wasn't bad. She wasn't hard. She wasn't as bad as Lita.
And Lita wasn't.
There was only one other free agent, quotation marks, air quotes, that came that was really horrible.
Kelly.
Yeah, Kelly was bad. Kelly was really bad.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm pretty sure Kelly is not in the ring anymore.
Probably not.
I'm pretty sure when she retired back in 2012, she has not been back in the ring. Like, she's been an ambassador for WWE, like showing up for personality kind of stuff a little bit last year. But her last actual match was November 4th, 2012.
Wow.
So, I'm not mad at you for not being that good in the ring.
Yeah. I will say, though, My favorite?
The woman that he has been talking about for weeks.
Let him go. Go ahead.
No one can introduce this. I have to, because for weeks I have been saying the person that I want to see come back for the Royal Rumble, Michelle McFreaking-Cool.
Homewrecker.
God, I freaking love Michelle McCool.
Damn! Why are you gonna kill his moment that quick?
Bro.
Give him his moment.
Dude, everyone doubted me. Everyone doubted me.
But
BC doubted me.
didn't.
Rob didn't know who she was.
Nope.
Jason doubted me. But Michelle McFreaking-Cool, I stuck by my guns. That was my girl. And she came out, and honestly, out of all the women, excluding Trish Stratus, she looked the best.
Well, top three that looked the best was her, Michelle McCool, Mickie James, and Trish Stratus.
Well, Mickey's been around, though.
Jacqueline came out. She looked better than everybody who was worse. But I will say this, Michelle McCool pretty much carried Kelly
Yes!
into the Hurricanrana.
And then she got eliminated for her trouble.
Immediately.
I was so mad about that.
The one thing about Michelle McCool, most eliminations in that match.
Really?
Yeah.
And some of them were one after the other. Is she eliminated Sonya Deville, Liv Morgan, Molly Holly, Lana. In that order.
Because she kicks ass.
And I can't find the fifth one that she eliminated. Oh, it was Vicky Guerrero with a bunch of other people.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 4.6 or whatever.
Vicky Guerrero.
That was weird. I didn't expect that one. That was awesome.
You know what? But I like it.
I said this after. I was like, I feel like we should have seen this.
We
coming.
should have.
But like that was perfect. I love that she came back for that. I don't want her to be the GM though of like the cruiserweights because they were talking about how they're going to add a GM for the cruiserweights. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh no, don't make it her. No.
And then of course,
we
got to talk about the only other surprise that I jumped up out of my damn seat and I went damn near nuts for.
Here we fucking go.
God damn it, she done trained me.
Adrian.
Bro.
Adrian, as he's saying it, I call her Athena because she's always been Athena to me. Ember Moon, number 20. Ember came in at 23. Matt's pick.
I picked number 23, and Ember Moon represented me. I knew she wasn't going to win, but I didn't give a damn.
I told numerous people, there's no way she shows up in the Rumble this year.
We talked about it before
next
this,
year,
too.
because she got her ass beat the night before. But damn it, she done showed up. I sent Jay a text as soon as I go, Jay Washington. I go, Jay, my trainer is in the first ever women's Royal Rumble.
Right place, right time.
God damn. I am marking the F out.
Oh yeah. Dude, it was freaking amazing.
That's awesome. And I love her so much. She talks a little too much when you get her one-on-one.
When you get her going,
oh my God, she talks a little too much.
What y'all don't know.
But
go ahead.
Damn, to see her in this first ever women's Rumble.
Awesome. And what y'all don't, what you guys don't know, me and BC know, is that actually when we were training at MPX, Metroflex at Dusty Old Gym, when it came to we need somebody who's gonna work on submission moves and stretch us out. And it wasn't a guy they would call on; they call on her. She knew more submission moves than everybody there.
Wow!
And a lot of people have been wrestling for more than 5-10 years, longer than her. And she knew more moves.
Damn.
Yep.
Good on her,
so
man.
So she's legit.
Ember is she's the truth, and I'm so It takes my breath away to know that she was in that match. Because the fact that she's in there, because she deserved it.
Oh,
she
yeah.
really did.
Yeah.
I didn't think they would put her in it. I honestly didn't.
I thought Nikki Cross was going to be in. I didn't think it was going to be
Yes,
her.
I would give you Nikki Cross, but to see her in there...
she deserved it, though. You're right.
Good Lord.
I honestly did not give two shits about Ember Moon as a wrestler because I didn't know her. I didn't know who she was as a wrestler. But after watching her last night at NXT TakeOver, I was like, that girl got all my respect. For that match she had with Shayna Baszler, and then tonight to show up
Yeah.
For the first time, all women's Royal Rumble. Big old Cash, arm roll, wrapped up and bandaged up, and she was like, I'm coming in this ring to fight. And eliminated someone.
Who was that?
Didn't she take out?
No, she had 0 eliminations. She got taken out by Asuka.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought she actually eliminated someone. Okay, well,
No,
but
she
again,
didn't able to,
but again,
but-
she
had a great moment with Asuka.
She had a
though.
great moment with Asuka and with Didn't she have a moment with Nia?
Yeah, she had a good little
I mean,
moment there with Nia.
A couple shots on
Yeah,
her and
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that. But I mean, yeah, she did freaking awesome. And like I said, I've got the utmost respect for that woman right now.
Dude, and again, as someone who I know, and not only do I know her, but I know her fiance, Matthew Palmer, who is
the king of the black.
the king of the black women.
Apparently.
Yeah, we gonna calm that shit down right now, right?
Worst
That's
name ever.
King of the. I remember one day we were training, and we were supposed to do something. I forgot, and he swing chick music me right in the chin. He's like, "Oh, you forgot?" I was like, "Really? Okay, okay." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, frog splash." So both of them, I've had training moments with them. They're
So
both great.
our other big news was Nikki, who is credited as SmackDown.
Yes.
Brie credited as free agent.
Good God, I was so happy to see Brie though, man.
I was happy to see Nikki number 2.
Nikki number 2.
Because
she was
look,
awesome.
I used to disrespect Brie.
Can we talk about how I picked number 25?
Oscar?
I mean, we were gonna get to that,
you're gonna
but
get
like,
to it? Okay.
we gotta give
All right,
we gotta give respect to Brie though, because Brie had a child, and she's worked her ass off.
And
was
she came
damn
back
good.
looking like Nikki.
Because-
She came back with some titties.
Oh, okay.
See,
But like,
2018 and she got some titties.
If y'all watch Total Divas, you would know the whole story about her wanting to come back in the ring.
Right,
and all
right,
that
and
stuff
I
to
have watched Total Divas, so I think
have
it's
not.
cool that
I will
we've
not.
seen the fruition before it's even really started.
Fruition of the titties.
Bro, you need to
Calm
chill.
down.
You need to chill.
Nikki didn't
It is
have...
2018.
Brie did not have any...
Bro,
It is
chill.
2018.
I'm just
Chill.
saying.
You
I'm just
can
saying.
Chill.
you cannot be talking like Harvey Weinstein in here
Chill.
just because there's a bunch of dudes in here.
Damn.
Bro!
Chill.
You just Harvey Weinstein me? Bro!
R. Kelly, chill.
Well, that's okay. R. Kelly's way longer.
We all knew that.
But Harvey Weinsteined me. God.
But also, we had Beth Phoenix who came in.
Oh yeah.
And then we had Hall of Famer Trish Stratus,
At number
30.
which was cool. I think we all expected that. It was
And
either
who
her or
I
Ronda.
picked as the winner.
Yeah, you did. You've said that several times. But the eventual winner was Rob, who picked 25, and it was Asuka.
Nobody was apparently ready.
No, and I
no
really
one will
thought
ever be ready.
I thought it was a little just too on the nose. You know, we talked about it on Go Home, and
We did.
and I was like, I get it, Asuka, like that makes sense, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, I mean,
I thought they would have to do what they did to Nia, where it's just
Everyone.
everybody just
Yeah.
ganged up on her
Right.
and threw her out.
and that's what they did when it came down to 4.
Yeah.
The 3, it was Sasha, the Bella Twins, and Asuka, and all 3 of the other ones were going after Asuka. And then suddenly they were like, nah, screw that, let's go after each other, and then boom, Asuka wins. But it was an incredible moment, and good on Asuka, but you gotta ask yourself,
The betrayal.
are they really like they are really going hardcore to bring in Japanese fans?
Well, see, the question is what is actually going to happen now? Because Asuka did not make a choice. She did not decide who it is she's going to defend against.
Yeah, they brought both people in the ring, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte, to have her decide with them.
And then out comes Ronda Rousey.
That was insane.
Who did not lie. She said she was
getting
not.
that shirt.
She said she was not part of the Royal Rumble. She didn't lie. She
didn't
was
lie.
not in the Rumble. But she did make herself known. And I want to let it be known, as we were sitting here, we were talking, that jacket did not fit her.
Yeah, but it was Roddy's.
It legitimately was.
That actually was Roddy's
that
Piper's
was
jacket.
Piper's jacket.
Yeah. Like, that's a cool moment.
That really is.
But I really think it's going to be Asuka, Alexa, Ronda, Charlotte. Because with Ronda, Charlotte, you've got the whole 4 horsewomen thing going. And that's what they've been alluding to this entire time. So you have WrestleMania. Basically, you have Charlotte versus Ronda. And in their corner could be each of the horsewomen.
My only problem is Asuka, and Larry, tell me this. Is Asuka, Alexa too predictable?
Maybe so. Because if it was Asuka, Charlotte, you wonder, are they going to push Asuka going forward, or are they going to have Charlotte win and then kind of start a feud? Now, if you have Asuka versus Alexa, maybe it could go the same way. But really, if you're a fan, you're like, dang, they're going to drop the belt to Asuka and then see where it goes from there.
Yeah. I want Charlotte Asuka. I think
awesome.
That's where it's at. But I don't know if they're going to push that aside in favor of Ronda Charlotte.
Now, the thing I was talking about with Matt was, okay, she comes in, Ronda says nothing. All she did was point at the WrestleMania sign that they had up there. So she's like, basically saying, I'm going to be at WrestleMania and I'm going to be doing something there. But she's just walking in and she's already getting a title match.
But it's Ronda Rousey.
I mean, but you're thinking, is she getting a title match or is she just going to be in a match?
Shayna Baszler. What matches has she had?
Oh,
And she already had an
right.
NXT Championship
she
match.
just walked in the championship match.
Yeah. So, and it's Ronda frickin' Rousey. Like, the woman that basically put the bantamweight on the map in UFC.
No. That basically put women's MMA.
Sure. Women's MMA on the map.
Don't get me wrong. I'm all about Gina Carano. Gina Carano is the love of my life. But it was Ronda Rousey that put women's
That's true.
MMA. She did more for her sport than any athlete has ever done. She did more for women's MMA than Jordan did for the NBA, than Ali did for boxing.
Ali boxing, honestly.
Her and women's MMA, she is women's MMA.
Yeah,
there would not be a women's MMA.
Ali brought personality to boxing.
But there would not be a division. There would not be women's UFC at all without Ronda.
I disagree with that. I just think it would be...
Really? Because Dana White said I would never have women fighting in the cage.
I didn't know that. He said
and then Ronda Rousey showed up and he goes, never mind, let's have women.
Yep. And he said that about her second or third win. It wasn't even after the first win. It was her numerous wins and how she won.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm making a lot of money. I can't say that anymore.
That makes sense.
And then when she started losing, he had already planned to do another division. Now there's 4 divisions.
Was Gina Carano before?
Gotcha.
Gina Carano was way before.
Oh, she's before her time.
Yeah, like Cyborg beat the shit out of Gina.
Yeah,
before Cyborg was anybody. Cyborg, you're like, Gina's probably going to beat Cyborg. And then
okay, Ronda did a lot for women in the sport, but I think Gina Carano brought women into the sport.
Yeah, it did. Gina did. But then it was like, oh, wait a minute. There's a real fighter.
There's a big gap.
Right.
Yeah.
And
okay.
then, so to answer your question, she deserves a title shot. Already. No, she hasn't done anything in the ring, but she's done enough. And she is a sell. Because look at what she did for UFC and like how she would be the main event of her own UFC pay-per-view. And people would sit around for hours and watch BS fights to see her in the octagon for like 2 seconds. Because she was that damn good. And so you put her in there.
Like collectively.
She was the female Tyson.
Sure, exactly.
Because people spend all this money to watch Tyson fight for 30 seconds.
Exactly.
Which is basically it.
Yeah. And so it's the same thing. You can bring her on for WrestleMania and it not be a gimmick like Floyd Mayweather or like anybody else. And honestly, you could probably make it the main event, and everybody would be like willing to watch the entire thing.
Devil's advocate. What if they do Asuka and Charlotte, make it a big feud? Because, Charlotte's not afraid to do a moonsault or flip off the top rope.
Yeah.
Make that a thing. They're not sure about Rousey, where she is in shape or even in-ring IQ.
Yeah.
And they put her with Alexa as a test.
I think that's I honestly think that's a way better one. Because Asuka versus Charlotte could be the match of WrestleMania. Screw what the men do. Asuka Charlotte, that could be one of the greatest matches ever.
A legacy fighter versus the undefeated NXT Women's Champion.
And then you have Alexa versus Ronda, and that can go either way.
Here's my only issue. They have spent a lot of time on Raw building up Alexa versus Asuka.
They spent a lot of time on Raw building up Alexa doesn't want to face Asuka.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is the story of Alexa. Like, they are building up. Alexa is the champion. Alexa is a worthy champion. They continually build. Alexa's a worthy champion that doesn't want to face Asuka. She's still worthy, but she doesn't want to face Asuka. It is a story that they have continually built, and I keep going with Rock versus Hogan, Rock versus Cena, when I thought that it was going to be Trish winning the Rumble.
Yeah, right. Trish and Charlotte.
That still would have been a good idea.
It would have been.
Yeah,
but a big main event would also be your go-to girl versus Rousey.
Well, and Charlotte,
because
even if she's green, Charlotte can carry a match with Ronda.
That's my point. I love Alexa. I think Alexa is the top heel in WWE. The top. Not men, women. She is the top heel in WWE. She's not going to be able to carry someone in a match. She's very talented, but she's not going to carry someone in a match. Charlotte will carry you in a match.
I just don't know.
You gotta put someone against someone who doesn't know what they're doing. You're gonna put him against Charlotte.
But as far as a draw is concerned, I don't think Asuka Alexa is a draw. I really don't. And I know like how much you love Alexa, but as far as those two are concerned,
but that
seems like it's a foregone conclusion of who's gonna win. I know, but I'm just saying as far as a draw is concerned, because when you have a Royal Rumble match and the woman who wins the Royal Rumble, that should be the main event women's match, right? So you have Asuka versus Alexa, and it's just like, okay, Asuka wins, great, cool, let's move on.
But you've already planted seeds.
You have
of 4 horsewomen versus 4 horsewomen.
But
you now have Shayna Baszler,
right?
Who has she didn't beat Ember Moon, so she could show up. You could see her.
Sure, but and what I'm saying is, I said at the beginning of this one,
Jessamine Duke, who is trained, but not in the WWE or NXT, and what's the other girl's name who's married to Roderick Strong?
Well, see, when I started out this, I said all of those things.
Yeah,
I'm saying doing Charlotte versus Asuka, to his point, was devil's advocate, and I still think that would be a bigger draw than it would be if it was Asuka versus Alexa.
See, but I think the 4 horsemen of wrestling versus the 4 horsemen of MMA is a bigger draw.
Right. But I'm saying though,
it's
Asuka,
WWE versus the UFC.
Sure. Again, I'm saying though that Asuka is the one that's getting screwed in this.
Yeah.
If you think about it, yeah.
Yeah, if Asuka faces off against Alexa,
it's a foregone conclusion.
Alexa's going to win. But she's not going to beat
Alexa
Asuka.
or Asuka.
Alexa
at WrestleMania.
Alexa's going to cheat to win.
At a No, you don't cheat at WrestleMania.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, kind of.
But very, very easy possibility.
But like championships,
disqualification.
They barely call disqualifications at WrestleMania.
I don't care. That's interesting.
Count out. Alexa has. I've watched it. She's done this numerous times. She will
not at WrestleMania.
She will not beat Asuka,
But
she will find a technicality to get out of the fight.
That is a way to keep Asuka on top and Alexa on top as well. I like that.
It's not
It's
gonna,
very interesting.
It's not going
because
to happen.
you know what?
No,
I do. It's not happening at WrestleMania. You can
why.
do that at the Raw Monday after WrestleMania. You can do it at a normal Raw. You can do it at frickin' SummerSlam. You can do it at Elimination Chamber. Any other pay-per-view, you can do that. But at WrestleMania, all that shit gets thrown out. There's no DQ. Like, no matter what you say, there's not a DQ. Floyd Mayweather can pull up like a freaking, like, you know, brass knuckles and punch the lights out of freaking Big Show. We're not gonna call it. You can do no count outs because the refs are gonna be like, hey guys, get in the ring. Come on, man. Get the one.
It's WrestleMania, guys.
2. It'll be 15 minutes later before the commentators are like, oh yeah, by the way, they're at the count of 9. Like, and then at that point, they'll go Japanese rules. And they'll be like, screw it. We're going to go to 20. Because WrestleMania is where you actually have finishes.
Okay.
I completely disagree.
You can, because you also have a love affair for Alexa Bliss.
But that is very true, and I'm not going to lie to you. I absolutely love it. However, Floyd Money Mayweather versus Big Show was a no DQ match.
Right, so they could, do that.
However, you do a DQ finish with Alexa and Asuka. You do a no DQ match for Brock Lesnar and Braun. So that's Raw Women's, Raw Men's, and there's a DQ finish for the women's. There's a no DQ finish for the men's. So it's completely different. So that way you can have it was a DQ finish.
No, it's messed up. You don't do that at WrestleMania. And Asuka gets screwed if she wins the Royal Rumble, and that happens.
But as a wrestler, as someone who knows psychology of wrestling. And I didn't think about it until Rob just said it.
Right.
That makes a lot of sense.
That would
you save Alexa as the number one heel in your company, and you save Asuka as the undefeated woman.
It's not happening.
And you even build more animosity for a whole year.
And then those assholes that just go, well, I just want to check out my... Well, I want to see what happens with this. Then they have to keep watching to see what happens. Storyline wise, that's brilliant. And I didn't think of that, Rob. That never crossed my mind until Rob said it.
I mean, that's great. No, it's just not going to happen.
I mean, think about it. How many times did you come home after school to watch SmackDown?
Sure.
On Thursday.
Sure.
And you love The Rock. You're like, oh my God, this is his show. And he's kicking butt, and Triple H comes out there, and he freaking cheats. Every single week. It's The Rock's show.
Okay.
But he never wins on his own show.
Right. But what you're saying, you're using SmackDown.
You are...
But the culmination of all of this is WrestleMania.
But you're...
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
WrestleMania is no longer the end of the season. WrestleMania is almost the kickoff of the next season.
How many times have you seen the best match you've ever seen at WrestleMania?
I mean, there's a lot.
And then you go, wait a minute.
Matches.
That's SummerSlam.
There's a lot of times that I've left Mania going, oh my God, what's next? And this is going to be my 10th WrestleMania to go to. And I've left a lot of times going, damn it, I thought I knew what was going to happen.
Yep.
And I've been wrong. Almost every time at Mania.
The only way you get the fight that you think you want to see is if you have Asuka go up against Charlotte. There has to be a conclusion to that fight.
I give you that.
You cannot go with any cheesy method of ending it. Someone's got to get pinned, and I don't think people want Charlotte getting pinned.
I don't think they care about that.
Really?
No.
Okay.
People will.
But
the
thing is, once that belt goes to
Asuka Alexa, that's a different match than Asuka Charlotte.
You can't just take that belt off of Asuka. Asuka may hold that belt for 3 fucking years.
Yeah.
or more until she decides, I don't want to wrestle no more. That belt is hers for the rest of her time in whatever division until they figure out a way how to get it off of her.
Oh, then you could do Rousey. Because you've got a bigger person. But I'm saying, like, eventually.
See, I feel that Rousey's going to be the Brock of the women's division. Despite the fact that she signed a full contract.
We don't know where she's going.
We don't know where she's going.
So
my thing is, I don't think they would talk to Rousey these past 2 or 3 months and not have her training somewhere.
Oh, she's been training. She's been training.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't doubt on that. I've even known she's been training.
That's the only thing I was worried about.
No, she been training. She coming in here ready to go.
So she got knocked out. Next week they're like,
now I was all about she's gonna show up. She ain't winning the Rumble because she's not main event ready.
No, not at all.
But Asuka winning the Rumble and her going into a match with Charlotte who can carry her, just like, oh, you gonna do Rock Cena and Rock ain't been in a goddamn ring since who knows. Cena will carry the Rock. And what happened? Cena carried the effing Rock.
I just hope that
I am a Rock fan way over anybody, but Cena carried his ass.
I just hope they got her some acting lessons.
And Charlotte.
Hope them my
why are you hating on Entourage?
No.
Why are you hating on Entourage?
Did you see
Entourage was great,
Did you see
and her and Turtle had great chemistry.
The same way that Lana keeps telling Natalya in Divas, you need acting lessons. You need this because you can't cut a promo. Ronda Rousey is worse at just speaking than Natalya.
Did you see Expendables 3?
She needs to.
It was bad.
She's already physically fit.
Stop hating.
She got to learn a few things about the wrestling ring.
Look,
but she needs to learn how to cut a promo.
If she can cut a promo, she'll be brilliant, dude.
Bro, I'm pretty sure you're doing the Maurice thing right now. Like you're like, I don't want you any of these
reclaiming my time.
Call on me. Let me let you know. Paul Heyman only has to show up one night a week. I'm pretty sure he's okay showing up 2 nights a week. All right?
He is not going to.
Vince will fly his ass to wherever the SmackDown is.
He's not,
and he can be the advocate for Ronda Rousey.
It's not happening. No. No.
He's
Paul
not going to split
Heyman's
his time between Brock Lesnar and Ronda Rousey.
All right, no, don't do you do not say Ronda's name like she's less than Brock Lesnar. Ronda Rousey made women's MMA. Ronda Rousey will beat everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah,
she's done nothing in wrestling.
Are you kidding me? She beat Stephanie's ass.
I just
all right. Not only that,
Stephanie is not a wrestler.
She was arm in arm with The Rock.
I just can't wait for the night where, like, Paul Heyman needs to be the advocate for both Brock and be the advocate for Ronda. And so he comes out, he's like, ladies and gentlemen! And then it's just like talking up Brock. And then later on that night, ladies and gentlemen, I am the advocate.
Again.
I'm ready for next year's Mixed Match Challenge where it's Ronda and Brock.
Brock is not going to show up for the Mixed Match Challenge.
Ronda and Brock. Look.
Yeah, when a ref is going to go, Ronda's going over.
Yeah.
Listen.
We know.
Listen, Jason. Brock will show up to whatever Brock wants to show up to.
Hold up. I like Brock. Do not put the Jason on me, okay? I like Brock.
Brock enjoys wrestling, regardless of what anyone wants to say. Brock got thrown the F around tonight by Kane and Braun.
That was good.
Do not tell me that Brock don't enjoy what he does. Brock said, I get to wrestle AJ Styles? Hell yes. Let's put on a clinic. And AJ and Brock Lesnar put on, quote Phil Woodyard, a 5-star match.
I'm invested in
I wish we were on camera to see me right now.
I know.
He has his hand up.
I'm invested in what's going to happen with the Raw Championship. With, whatever Brock does, whoever faces Brock. But regardless, we're getting off topic here. Ronda Rousey, gut feeling, let's just go around the room real quick. Gut feeling, who does she fight at Mania?
Charlotte.
It's probably going to be Charlotte. It's either going to be brilliant or it's going to be really horrible.
I would rather it be Alexa, but that's you just keep pointing. It's basically they keep pointing towards Charlotte. But to y'all's point, that could be something that they do next year with the 4 horsewomen.
Yeah,
they don't have to do it
4
this
on
year.
4, like legit 4 horsemen.
They could actually do a Survivor series.
However,
Rod 4 horsewomen.
We've gone over it, but
like you got Ronda, Shayna, Jessamine Duke, who is trained in wrestling. However, she's not signed by WWE or Ring of Honor.
She's been around.
She's been in New Japan. She's been in a few different ones. Yeah. And then Marina something. She's married to Roderick Strong.
Okay.
And then for the women, it's Charlotte, Bayley, Sasha, and Becky.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So basically, what's going to happen is we're going to have to get another draft, and we see Sasha, Charlotte, Becky, and Bayley all on the same show. If that happens next draft, you can basically set at least Survivor Series. It's going to be 4 on 4. Those girls going against each other.
Maybe.
They'll bring in.
I'm thinking about Sasha eliminating Bayley tonight, and just
we're gonna get a feud.
How the hell she's gonna take it?
That feud is gone. They have been feuding, and then at the same time they showed up to the Mae Young Classic and were side by side.
Yeah, I mean they're friends, but kind of Sasha's done this to her before. Yeah.
Well,
so it's
Sasha,
like it's like this is in-ring stuff.
Did Sasha eliminate Bayley?
Yes.
Yep.
And Sasha could very well go up against Bayley at Mania. And
I would love to see that.
And that's why I'm also thinking that maybe they don't go the route of the 4 horsewomen just yet. Because Ronda's signed to a full-time contract.
Yeah.
You got her. You don't need to, blow your load already.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
The 4 horsewomen thing, that could take
a
year, 2 years
that's
to develop
why I'm thinking that you could do Asuka Charlotte. And then give Asuka her primetime role at WrestleMania against Charlotte. Charlotte can lose. That's not a big deal for Charlotte. She's lost before. And then she can chase the title against Asuka. And then that makes an amazing feud. Meanwhile, you can have Ronda on Raw, where she needs to be, with Alexa. And Alexa being scared about facing off against Asuka will be nothing now, because now she's got Ronda frickin' Rousey. So she'll be even more terrified. So I feel like that's a more compelling match at Mania. Those two.
Either way, I'm really excited to see what happens.
Yes. It was an amazing Royal Rumble. Give it credit where credit's due. 2 matches I didn't like, but outside of that, I was really into it.
I'm not going to lie to you, I never care about the actual matches. So, anyway.
Oh, for Royal Rumble?
Yeah, if it's not the Rumble, I don't give a crap. So, anyway, let's go ahead and put everybody over. Rob, tell everybody in the Jackass Nation where they can find you.
Hey, Jackass Nation, you can find me on Twitter at Channel Control, Instagram at Channel Control TV, and of course on YouTube at youtube.com, Channel Control TV, where I have BC and Quad C.
Absolutely. Quad C, put yourself over.
Cinelinks Nation, you can find me on Facebook, well not Facebook, on Twitter and Instagram at Move the Joystick. And don't forget to check out the UGF Madden NFL Classic is going strong. And the end of round 1 is happening at 7 p.m. Monday night, tonight. And we start round 2 tomorrow.
Absolutely. He hates the Jackass Nation. He's an asshole.
Bro.
Anyway, go ahead. Put yourself over. Double LP.
Hey, Global Peeps. You can find me at Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook. All the same thing. At Larry Liddell. That's LARRY LADALE. There's one and only.
Absolutely. Y'all know where to find me. At RealJackassBC. RealJackassBC. On all social media. We are powered by Cinelinks.com and found pretty soon exclusively on the Offshoots Radio Network. Make sure to check us out wherever podcasts are found. Until the next show, which is either Elimination Chamber or Fastlane. I don't know.
It's Elimination Chamber.
One of them's going to happen. Things are going to go down. We're going to do shit. I'm not going to cuss as much next time.
Yeah, you will.
Until then, fuck it. Go home. See y'all later.
Go home, go home, go home.